G'day traders, Sam here from TradeToProspa to give you another macro Bitcoin review and also look at the smaller time piece. Many months ago, I made this chart, and if you're a regular follower of my charts or video posts, you'll be familiar with this. I do believe this could be the bottom, this this range, and there's two parts to this range. There's the bottom half and the top half, and if you look at this structure without looking at much of the scribbles, this is all just work on top of work. But the main thing is we have this diagonal, uh, what's it called, Fibonacci. And so what I've noticed is that when I line these up, these were the bottom. And if you look at from this other aspect, this channel from top to bottom, it's the 0.5 is the middle, and we just lost that. Yep, and that's why it's going to be a strong resistance. And we'll have a closer look what that means. But this 0.382 is also, so this here is interesting. And also I got this 1.618. So to me, it's almost there. This pocket is something of interest to me. And then when you look across, it's on top of that. And then previous support region as well. So that level, if we look across, could be, give or take, could be a good area to bounce. And this is capitulation already started. It could be, look, at the end of the day, this could be the reversal. And I can talk about that potential, not knowing what the reversal should look like, but that's a theory at the moment. And so I'll just get rid of all that scribbling. It's not going to help. So I do believe either this section here, so you can see how I got this trend line. It's hit it right on the mark. And so that's no coincidence. And the 1.618 from the swing high through swing low is nearby, very close to it. And so there's a number of perspectives looking at this. And let me just clean up and then I'll show you more. Okay, continuing on from where we left. So if you look at this chart and then you see my Fibonacci's, so what I've done is pretty much applied a channel and I've applied Fibonacci to it. And it seems to make sense up to a point. So if this is a channel, and if you look at this, that's another perspective. So let's just clean that up. Here's another perspective. So if this is a channel on that level, the 0.382 is right there where this red line is. So the 0.5 we just broke, and I discussed this strategy. Every time we break a major level, it goes to the next level. Break a level, it goes to the next level. So we could potentially go down there, and you can see how that works in the past. However, for now, the short-term period, the 0.382, I think it's going to that'll be a good level because we have a good drop. What I think we're having is something like that here. We might have something like that, but a smaller version and a drop. We might even have something small like that, very small, before we capitulate. And that capitulation will start the ball rolling. So we might just go a bit further down to the 10K maybe, but that is my area of interest. This is what I'll start averaging in. This is obviously a major bear flag, in my opinion. But if we were to get a reversal, we'll have a look at that. So we've got two charts there. We can get rid of that. this aligns with it as well. Like I said, the bottom. So if we would write in this assumption with the channel, then this also makes sense. It's a different way of looking at it. If you look at that again, that, whoops, where are we here? That versus a more increased one. So we can get rid of that for the time being. And you can see that top of channel, top down. It's really aligned as well. So this was a very important level, as you can see. So we had previous resistance and support. Resistance here, support there, resistance, and we just broke below it. So if we were to find support, we should have gone up. And at the moment, we're way below it. So that will act like resistance. And so if we go closer, you can see we didn't quite make it there. As you can see. So that's a theory. The other model, like we said, we'll get rid of that. That one sort of plays more of a role. And again, a resistance. So I'm interested in this model here, to this bottom here, about 14k, 13, 14k. If this is not a reversal. Now, if this was a reversal, let's have a look at what it could be.